To bring the world of K-pop demon hunters to life, we set out to capture the full spectrum of Seoul, from its modern, bustling city districts to the traditional Bukchon Hanok village. Every detail was grounded in authenticity, from native Korean vegetation to the smallest street props, like lampposts, traffic lights, and signage. We embedded the everyday character of Seoul into every frame. We started with real satellite data of Seoul to create the terrain of different neighborhoods. Then, using Houdini, we procedurally scattered 10 million buildings and props, generating an entire city that could scale with our story. A total of 268 unique assets were built, including numerous buildings, from detailed high-rises seen in the foreground to simple blocky structures we see at a distance. We made sure to capture the unique green waterproof rooftops and the large groups of identical residential buildings throughout the city. With a custom shading system, we could vary building colors and materials easily, adding realism and efficiency during shot work. Day or night, we had full control over how the city looked and felt. Using the authentic city as inspiration, we designed and built a stylized environment that captured the characters of Seoul's different neighborhoods. The result is a Seoul built from data, but shaped by design and aesthetics. Filled with small, authentic details that make it feel real.
In crafting the visual language for K-pop demon hunters, our cinematography was rooted in a hybrid design. We began with a narrative-driven and character-focused camera style, shot primarily on a virtual rig mimicking the Arri Alexa LF. This large format camera allows us to achieve a shallow depth of field, focusing the viewer's attention and deepening emotional resonance, similar to the style of K-dramas. Framing was critical to capturing the tone we were after. In the takedown sequence, we made Rumi feel visually overwhelmed through tightly packed frames and handheld camera movements that conveyed chaos and tension. Combined with the creative use of intense and alien lighting on Mira and Zoey, the result elevates a composition beyond simple aesthetic appeal, triggering a more psychological impact.
We see what you are.
We also mimic live event cinematography. The game show sequence, for example, uses a live broadcast TV style, clean lighting and precise composition, intentionally framed for maximum clarity. However, for the concert sequences, we fully embraced spectacle. That included dramatic crane moves that energized the scene and layered multi-stage zooms that served as narrative devices in motion. And finally, we focus heavily on movement, the most kinetic, expressive part of our visual grammar. There are sequences that blend action with the pulse of a music video, drawing directly from K-pop sensibilities where a dolly move is precisely timed to a shoulder hit, amplifying rhythm and impact in a way rarely seen in animation. The bridge fight and bathhouse sequences take cues from anime fight scenes with quick cuts, dramatic angles, super wide lenses, and dynamic choreography to heighten every strike. The cinematography of K-pop demon hunters wove together different storytelling formats to create an entertaining and immersive experience.
Okay, let's do this.
Comedy, drama, action, romance, and pop star spectacle. K-pop Demon Hunters is a film of extremes. The film only gets away with that range because our lead Rumi embodies it all. To support the incredible range of Rumi's personality, on and off stage, we designed new tools and workflows that let animation and lighting shift gears together to let her actions and emotions break free of strict 3D logic. One of the biggest challenges in building Rumi was our own appetite for an extreme range of expressions. We wanted to be able to toggle from heightened glamour to bombastic anime expressions within the same performance and under the same lights. Our breakthrough, we endearingly nicknamed Chibi, a system that let animators push Rumi's face far beyond traditional rigging logic. With our Chibi system, we could interactively mask out layers of geometry and reveal new ones underneath, all stitched together seamlessly to protect makeup looks. We created a wide range of floating and interchangeable facial features. We even built a stunt mouth as if it were a false room. Animators could now float her mouth into any design, even off of the surface of her face, and it would still catch light and shadow with form. We were now free to emote beyond the boundaries of her mesh. Another challenge in merging ultra-bloomy, soft K-drama lighting with punchy anime-inspired action on modulated frame rates was motion blur. To solve this, lighting and animation collaborated with another tool we called motion blur spheres. As a stylistic rule, we decided that our characters wouldn't inherit traditional motion blur as a default, but rather animators could drop these spheres anywhere in a scene and dial exactly where, how much, and in what style we let motion blur in. We wanted to further break logic and perspective by treating her and her environment independently. We didn't just distort Rumi, we bent the world around her. Backgrounds warped and cameras snapped to impossible lenses. Every lunge hits larger than life. Rumi went through more transformations than any other character in our film. Across the story, she had several dozen looks, not just outfits, but redesigned hair, makeup, nails, as well as layers of damage and demonic pattern reveals. Rumi is a spectrum all her own. Idol, fighter, secret demon, romantic lead, foodie, friend. That range is what allows K-pop demon hunters to shift from heartfelt drama to explosive anime action to glittering K-pop spectacle, all without losing its heart.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. We're an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.